Everyone, how's it going? And today I'm going to talk about my thoughts on The Amazing Spider-Man 2, coming out in 2014. First, I'm going to talk about the cast. Like a lot of films lately, the cast is, I don't know. Like on one hand, we got an actor like Dane DeHaan, who will probably do a good job portraying this character. He's playing Harry Osborn, and you know, by watching Chronicle, you can really tell that he can probably play Harry Osborn. Um, but then we have Paul Giovanni as Rhino. And I'm still trying to wrap my mind on how the hell he got casted as Rhino. Like, he's not a bad actor. Like, he's done some good stuff, but Rhino? Really? Like, one of my friends told me that, oh, apparently he had an interview where he talked about the Rhino, and he said that, he would like to play him. And if that's the reason he got casted, well, yeah, remember when Nicolas Cage said the same thing with Ghost Rider? Yeah, we all know how well that turned out. But to be fair, Spirit of Vengeance was pretty decent. And I have a feeling that someone wants to kick my ass because I said that. But yeah, Paul Giovanni, hopefully he'll surprise me. I'm really curious about how Rhino is going to be done in here, since he was done in the video game. And, usually they don't use villains that are in video games in the movies. Then we have Jamie Foxx as Electro. Now, Jamie Foxx is a great actor. He's been in a lot of great stuff. He's been in films like Law Abiding Citizen, and most recently Django Unchained. And I freaking love Django Unchained. I saw the film with my dad. We both loved it. He's a big Tarantino fan, and I think it'd just be interesting to see him play Electro. And I'm very curious of how Electro is going to look in this film, because they said that they're not going to use the look from the 616 comics, which make a lot of sense because there's no way in hell you can make that look intimidating unless it was like from the 60s or something. Um, So they're probably gonna need, like, either make up their own design or use a design from the comics, or maybe even like TV shows like uh, the new Spider-Man series, which came out I think about 2002. I can't remember. It came out like roughly the same time as the movies. That Electro design was pretty good, but personally, if they did use a design um, from a TV show, I personally like to see the Electro from Spectacular Spider-Man, because out of all the Electro designs, that one's personally my favorite. I always liked that design, and I would love to see that being done in live action. Then, then we have the actress playing Mary Jane, and I honestly have I have never seen her in I haven't seen any of the films or TV shows she's been in. Her name is Shailene Woodley. God, I'm hoping I pronounced that right. She's been in episodes of CSI. She was also in a lot of film. She's been in several films, like Final Approach, Code Case, Our Deal. Which are well, not films. I said that wrong. TV shows. She's mostly been on TV shows. But yeah, I don't know how to feel. I have to check out some of the stuff that she's been in before I can really say if she can pull off Mary Jane. But yeah, there's not much I can say about the cast. Hopefully they'll do a good job. Now let's talk about the big rumor that recently came out. Mark Webb tweeted an image of a locker with the number 14 on it. And why that's such a big deal is that in the Ultimate Comics, Peter Parker and Eddie Brock Jr. uh, opened a locker with like it. I don't know if it had number 14 on it. I'll have to go back and read it, but it was locker 14, and that contained the Venom suit. And Mark Webb also put in "Happy Birthday" because that was Dane DeHaan's birthday. So it's kind of, a lot of people are starting to think that Harry Osborn might be Venom. Now, if this is true and Harry Osborn does become Venom, I would really hope that they don't do it in the second film. I would like them to, save him for the third film. And also, if hopefully this will be good too, because yeah, last time they used Venom was not that good, so they can redeem themselves for screwing up Venom in Spider-Man 3. Um, Even though it's not the alien suit, but Ultimate Venom's okay too. Like, I'm not a big fan. As I said many times, I'm not a big fan of Ultimate Venom. Um, but as for Harry Osborn being Venom, I think it could work. Like, I can see Harry Osborn having the Venom symbiote at some point. Um, like, hell, they made him Venom in Season 1 of Ultimate Spider-Man. And yeah, I got a lot to say about that because I did say I was going to review Ultimate Spider-Man after Season 1, but a lot of stuff has came up. So I will talk about Ultimate Spider-Man, but probably wait until Season 2. Or at least, stuff, clears up. But yeah, yeah, Harry Osborn is Venom. I don't know. Hopefully that'd be good. Um, but this is making me start to think something. Okay? And I don't want anyone jumping to conclusions and trying to make this into like a rumor. Because I know some people are starting to say this too. Um, is this possible that they're going to do the Sinister Six? Because if you think about it, we've already had Lizard, that's one, and they showed that he still has some of that Lizard DNA on him. Like, in the end of the film, we see, some scales on his neck, so he's probably not completely cured, and he could come back as a Lizard. And now we have Rhino and Electro. We have Harry Osborn. We have the Mystery Man, from the end of the first film. We still don't know who it is. They said it's not Norman Osborn. They said it is someone who works at Oscorp and does play a big role in Peter's past. Well, obviously, if he's talking to Kirk Connors. And we have Norman Osborn if they use him as Green Goblin. That's 6. So does that mean they might use a Sinister Six? Personally, that would be freaking awesome to see. Like, I want to see the Sinister Six being done in the Raimi films, but since they killed off like almost all the villains, it would be impossible to do. But yeah, like, that'd be awesome. I would like to see the Sinister Six being done. Now on to the costume. Now, they said that apparently Spider-Man's going to get a new costume in here. The eyes are going to be bigger, and that's all we got. The eyes are going to be bigger. So apparently they're going to make it look more like the 90s look. Personally, like, I have to ask, why? Why would you change the costume? Like, nothing was really wrong with the old costume. Like, the only issue I had with it is that, the eyes looked a little bit yellow. I don't know if they're going to fix that, but yeah, like, I don't know what else to say about that. They have also talked that this might be connected to the Avengers, which actually make a lot of sense of the whole crane issue. Because, they had all those freaking cranes, and it makes sense, like, if, it turned out that all those cranes were there because they're fixing all the freaking damage that the Chitauri made in the Avengers films. And in the Ultimate Comics, Peter's parents were involved in S.H.I.E.L.D. Wait, was that the Ultimates or just the 616? Whatever. Like, it either way, in both comics, Peter's parents were connected to Shield, and it would be interesting to have like Spider-Man being shown in the Avengers. And that's all I can really say. I'm really hoping this is good. Hopefully, Paul Giovanni will surprise me, and that's all I gotta say. What do you guys think? How do you feel about Venom being done again? Do you think Venom will be done again? Goodbye.